Welcome back. LT Volk here with episode 19 of the Fallout 2 playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna continue exploring NCR, see what kind of quests we can pick up, and we'll have an opportunity to increase our luck by 2 points all the way to 10. Up here we see a young man wearing the badge of the NCR police, so we'll talk to him. And he says, "Welcome, stranger. I'm Deputy Carl. What can I do for you?"
I'm new to NCR. What can you tell me about your town?
This is NCR, capital of the New California Republic. Population 3,000 and growing. No slavery, no gambling, no camps. President is Miss Tandy. My boss is Sheriff Dumont. That answer your questions?
Well, I've got some other questions.
Such as?
My name's Volk. I'm in need of some honest work.
Work? The Stockmen's Association is looking for guards. Raiders been hitting the cattle drives hard again. And I heard that President Tandy's been looking for somebody resourceful, as she puts it. That help?
Some. Thanks.
So there we go. Found some leads about potential quests. But now we're gonna go to this building, which is a Hobologist Church. And we'll try to get our luck all the way to 10. And up here we see a striking woman in a long robe. So let's talk to her. And she says, "Greetings, child. Are you one of the enlightened?"
Well, I am the chosen one.
Chosen one? Don't you mean AHS one? Just what text are you working from?
It's simple. I am the chosen one, because that is what must be.
Predestination? What about free will? By your belief, nothing you do has any meaning, since it's all determined in advance. It's like you're just a pawn in a game.
You misunderstand. Only my potential as a chosen one is predetermined. My choices and my actions determine the fulfillment of that potential.
So you're saying there is some higher power who creates us with a purpose and then just abandons us? I can't believe any being would be so callous. Come, embrace the Church of Hobology. Let us show you the true way.
What true way?
The Church of Hobology exists to free mankind from chains that have kept his full spiritual potential in shackles.
How do you do that?
By purging you of the negative psychic energy that keeps you in the oppressive state. Only then can you be enlightened.
Neurodynes.
Neurodynes are the psychic centers of the body. They become polluted by the spiritual remnants of the people who died in the war. Their psi energies imprint into our neurodynes at birth and hold us in the oppressive state. Alignment erases its imprints.
Enlightened.
Enlightenment happens when all your neurodynes are aligned. Then you become an AHS, Aligned Hub Seeker, which is the goal of all Hubonites.
What is oppressive state?
As long as your brain chemistry is affected by negative psychic energy, your true spiritual potential is oppressed. Or still, oppressives can transmit this energy unless they are very, very strong-willed.
So, how's this purging work? Is it painful?
It's not painful. You just undergo a Zeta scan. I can do one now if you like.
Sure.
Ah, such enthusiasm. Come with me. And she takes us to the back room and says, "Close your eyes. This won't hurt a bit." There. We erased a few nasty imprints. You are now in the AHS-1. Now, If you'll excuse me, I have to tend to my church. And there we go. And now our luck is at 10. But it's kinda random, you can either gain 2 luck points or lose 1 luck point. So that's why I reloaded before. Anywho, let's stop by the hospital and trade for some supplies. And of course, the Habologist's reference to Scientology, which was started by L. Ron Hubbard, which is like a New Age religion. And it's like very similar beliefs. South Park did an episode on them. Anywho, see an old kindly looking fella says, "So, what can I do for you?"
Know where I could find Vault 13?
I ain't heard that mentioned since old salt beef was brought in here. Sunstroke. Burned with fever for 3 days. All the time ranting how he found Vault 13. His motherlode.
Motherlode?
The big one. Salt beef's an old uranium prospector. More accurately, a drunk. Leaves out on the western spread these days.
Another question.
Shoot.
I'm looking for a job. Know of any?
You best go talk to President Tandy. I've heard she's looking for a special type of person. Alright, and he's not gonna barter. Yeah, just gonna say
thanks.
Unfortunately, he doesn't want to trade. But there are some supplies here. Heart pills, a super stim pack that I'm gonna take, and another one of these. Yeah, there you go. The rest you can keep. Guy, let's visit the bar. Next. Called Dusty's Cantina. Come on, let's get in. And we see a dumpy looking bald guy polishing a glass. And he says, "Say, you're the one who got Jack to give up, ain't ya? That was good work. So what do you want?"
Who's the big guy over there?
"That's Haas, President Standy's boy. Born trouble when he's drinking, so I'd stay clear of him if I were you."
President Tandy?
Daughter of President Aradash, the guy who founded NCR. She's been president for years. Does a good job too.
And she's looking for a specialist? What kind?
Don't know. Gunther, her aide, probably does. He's down at the Hall of Congress.
Thanks.
Would you like a drink?
Sure.
And let's see what he's got to trade. He's actually got quite a bit of this booze and beer, so I think I'm actually gonna try and get all of it. Just so we can finish that quest in the Vault City. Okie dokie. Let's see what kind of equipment we have here. Yeah, I think I'll just throw this H&K car. Possibly. Where is it? I think it's all the way up. Yeah. There we go. No, that's too much. We'll just give it to you in coins. How about that? I can afford to. Just need to scroll all the way down to where the coins are. Alright, 988 coins. Here you go. Can't carry that much. Alright, well, let's remove all the booze and remove 470-ish here. And then remove 99, yeah. There we go. Math, don't fail me now. Still can't carry that much. Alright, we'll come back. I think it's just because we've gotten all of the different books. My character is kind of overloaded now. Anywho, let's check this house right here. See what we can locate there. And hopefully find a trader somewheres, because that's always gonna be good. Can buy some more ammunition for my pistol and all that. Alright, looks like another doctor. And doctor's papers. A set of very detailed plans for cybernetic canine guard unit. With this and the right facilities, a person just might be able to build a robodog. And it's actually possible to do a quest for this guy, and then you get a robodog companion rather, or a canine robo unit. See a pudgy guy with a shiny bald head and thick lensed glasses. And he says, "Excuse me, I'm Dr. Henry, and I'm very busy. What do you want?"
I'm Volk, the Chosen One. I'm looking for Vault 13.
The Chosen One? Of course, that makes sense. Interesting. I'm afraid I can't help you. I'm assigned to cybergenetic research, not the Vault Behavior Project.
What are you talking about?
Oh my, I've said more than I should already. Never mind, and if anybody asks, I didn't say anything. And let's see if we can barter. Nope. Alright, fair enough, guy. Let's continue searching. I think there is a building right here that looks like some sort of garage. Hopefully we can buy some supplies there. Ah, so this is the NCR Ranger headquarters. And we can get a quest to kill off some slavers, which we might just do. Alright, you see a pretty young woman dressed in combat clothes. And she says, "What do you want?"
Who are you?
I'm Elise. That's Gond. We're members of a group. They're trying to do right for folks.
Sounds interesting. Right in what way?
Alright. So tell me, what's your opinion of slavers?
Hate 'em. Disgusting, vile scum of the earth.
I see. Well, I represent a group called the New California Rangers. Someone with views such as yours could qualify for membership. You interested?
Sounds interesting. What can you tell me about the Rangers?
We've got agents and sympathizers in some of the towns up north. We're spreading the word and hitting slavers wherever we can.
The Rangers sound like a group I'd be proud to join. Sign me up.
Not so fast. You've got to pass a test to join the Rangers.
Fine. Just tell me.
There is a slaver just outside town. Maybe you've seen his place. Free the slaves there, and then come back and talk to us.
I can do that.
There we go. Got another side quest. And let's check if we can grab any supplies from this base here. Doesn't seem like there is anything in these bookshelves, unfortunately, but it's quite alright. Better safe than sorry, right? And let's talk to Gond. It's a big super mutant. Says you ain't supposed to be here. And you see a man in grease-stained clothes, probably a mechanic. Says sorry we're out of business. Alrighty, fair enough. Let's talk to the Brotherhood of Steel. They got a bunker up here. And I think they're gonna give us another quest. See a man in metal armor. who says, "Hello, Volk. Well, you've certainly came a long way from the simple tribesman. You should visit our San Francisco office sometime. You might find it rewarding. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going."
Wait,
And I don't think he wants to talk. Yeah, it says I have nothing to say to you. Alright. I think we gotta go to the San Francisco office to get that quest. And here is a public bathroom. Alright. Very cool. And we'll continue going to the next section of the map, which I believe is gonna be the government section. Yep. And up here we see a statue. There is a plaque at the base. It reads, "To the stranger in Vault 13. What doesn't exist, we must sometimes dream, and let our dreams inspire us to greater heights." So it was with the stranger and his belief in the legend of Vault 13. So it's actually like a statue of Vault Dweller, who is our grandfather. Anywho, grandfather or great-grandfather? Might be great-grandfather. Got some police and this Hall of Congress. So let's go in and talk to people in there. See a plain-looking young man in respectable clothing who says, "Welcome to Congress House. How can I help you?"
I'm here to see President Tandy.
Concerning?
The folks at Vault 15 want to make a deal.
Vault 15? They want to make a deal? Interesting. In the back. Talk to Gunther. Alright, fair enough. And it's Gunther, aide to President Tandy. At least that's what the sign on the door said. So let's talk to him. And he says, "Can I help you?"
Who are you?
"My name is Gunther, personal assistant to President Tandy. Now, what can I do for you?"
I'm looking for the gag.
"I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you have a real question?"
I understand the president has a job to be done.
"Ah, yes. Well, she instructed me to send in anyone asking about it. You're buzzed in. It's the door to my right." Alright, and it's right over there. And you see Tandy, president of the NCR. But she's actually much older than she looks in this model, and she's got a bobblehead as well. So let's talk to her.
I'm Tandy, president of NCR. My boys tell me you're looking for work. What are you handy at?
I'm good with the gun. One of the best.
You're not quite what I'm looking for. Sure you can handle yourself?
Yes, I'm confident in my abilities and myself.
You sound like just what's needed.
Excellent. How can I help?
We need some computer parts from our old base, Vault 15. Problem is there's squatters there who won't let anybody by. Somebody has to convince them to let us in, or just bring back the parts. You up for the job?
I've handled this already. The squatters want a deal. You help them become self-sufficient, and they'll give you the vault. And here are the parts.
So they finally got reasonable. I can bull the Congress into sending supplies and techs. You sure we can get into the vault?
Quite sure. There were some lowlifes there, but I kicked their ass.
I've always believed in fair pay for fair work. My assistant will square things up.
I'm afraid you have another problem. If you look at this holodisk, you'll see that you have a spy in the NCR.
Damn. The only person who knew all this was Fergus. I'm not suggesting anything, but maybe Gunther should know about this.
Just one more thing. What if I told you that I found Vault 13?
Vault 13? You found it? That solves all of our problems. Where is it?
Before I tell you, there is one small problem with the vault.
What?
It's full of intelligent deathclaws. They can even talk.
Right. Well, then let's stop wasting each other's time. There's the door.
Right. I'll be leaving.
Alright, and
Back,
let's
are
try
you,
talking to
stranger?
her.
So the job's done? Do we have access to the vault?
I have handled most of this already. The squatters want a deal. You help them become self-sufficient and they're gonna give you access to the vault.
So they finally got reasonable. I've always believed in fair pay for fair work. My assistant will square things up.
Alright, there we go. Sounds good. And let's talk to Gunther. He says, "Back so soon? Now what?"
The president said to see you about a reward.
"Of course, she just buzzed me about it. A reward of $6,000 and NCR thanks you," she said. "Now there is work to be done. Goodbye."
Your president said you should know there is a spy in your house. Somebody named Fergus.
"Fergus? I don't believe it."
Take a look at this disc.
"Damn. Looks solid. Look, we'll take care of this. Here's $4,000 for the info."
Thanks. Have a nice day.
There we go. Got 9,000 experience out of it as well. And I think this guy might be Fergus because he is like running away. Yeah. And I believe there is actually a conversation you can have with Standi where you say that you're like descendant from the Vault Dweller. But not quite yet. Anywho, I think we're gonna go and try to take out the slavers now. So we'll head this way, pick up some nice gear, and start blasting. And see how that goes. Let's go to our car and grab some supplies. And hopefully we do fairly well there. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna be too tough of a fight. The guys only have leather armor. But anywho, let's move up here, drop off some of the manuals. And then go shoosting. Here we go. All of that. And I think we should have enough ammunition here to take care of all of the enemies. But let's grab a couple stacks of shells just in case. What is this? Note from Francis. Yeah. Already read it. Already figured it out. So here it says Vortis Holding Sign. Or Vortis Holding Center. So let's talk to this guy. You, big guy, gun, standing around, guard. Alright, let's equip our combat shotgun. Alrighty. So let's enter this holding center. Let's go Goris and talk to this guy. You see a scrawny old guy with the pants stuck behind his ear and spectacles balanced on the end of his nose, who says, "So, what do you want?"
What's this place for?
"This is my place, and I, Vortis, run an honest and legitimate business, no matter what anybody in NCR tells you. Since NCR doesn't allow slaves inside the gates, I mind them for folks who got business inside.
Nothing. Wrong place.
Alright, so I think I'm actually gonna exit. Come on, move out of the way, Goras. And we're gonna start blasting up here. That way they'll have to run through the choke point and we can take them out one by one. So let's fire on this guard. The first shot is a critical hit and knocked him down. And let's continue unloading. There we go, that killed him. Let's reload and end turn. Now we've got a whole bunch of enemies rushing out. There is Goras attacking. And slavers were shooting at Goras but weren't able to hit him. Alright, my character is gonna get kinda better vantage point and start shooting at this guy in the doorway. And let's see if we can kill him off. Yep, got him. And Boris is doing pretty well for himself. And it looks like he killed Vortis. Now let's fire on the guy in the metal armor. And I think we actually missed, right? There we go. Knocked him down with a critical hit and killed him. Let's reload. Yeah, it doesn't look like the slavers here are too dangerous. They've just got pistols, looks like. So let's fire on this guy right here. Just so we don't hit Goras by mistake. And reload. That time Goras was hit a couple times, but he should be able to tank it, and he killed off one of the guards. And my character is gonna continue unloading into the closest guy, and then that guy as well. Go, Goras! Take him out. Alright, let's get closer. And shoot. Ooh. Accidentally hit Goras. There we go. Killed all of the slavers. Sounds good. Goras puts on his cloak like nothing happens. And we're just gonna loot all of the stuff from the enemies. No, I didn't want to click on you, unfortunately. Come on, this way. I just need to grab all of the gear from the enemies, including the ammunition that we're gonna also unload from the Desert Eagles. And there is Vortis, or whatever his name is, and he's got a whole bunch of ammo that we need. Very good. Yeah, Desert Eagles all around. Alright, down here, open this door, and grab stuff from this guy. He's also got a Desert Eagle, but it looks like we've hit our weight limit. Come on. Yeah. Okay, Goras, come here, buddy. I need to unload some stuff. And this automatically closing door is kinda annoying, but we still should be alright. Alright, here you go. Goras, take all this. Take this pistol and the ammo. How about that? Sounds like an excellent idea. And now we got another Desert Eagle that we can unload. Now we got a whole bunch of the ammunition for our Magnum. Oh, there's another guy that is in need of being shot. Come on. And I'm just chuckling because that guy that's watching our car is like singing, la la la, I'm watching a car. Alright, let's unload on this guy now. And we've done some damage. Let's continue shooting at him. 1, 2, 3. Reload and shoot him again. And get closer. He uses a stim pack. Tries to attack us but misses. And we're gonna get a little bit closer and shoot our magnum. And hopefully not gonna miss. Nope. It was a hit and it killed the guard. Very good. Let's grab the stuff from him. Some more Desert Eagle ammo. Or 44 ammo rather. Alrighty. And now we can just use this terminal to unlock the gates and free the slaves. Alright folks, run! Liberation is at hand. And this one as well. Ah, the computer thing is complicated. Alright, try it again. There we go. Needed a certain science skill for a high enough roll. And now let's see what's in this locker here as well. Hopefully some cash. More cash is always good, right? Nope, doesn't have nothing in there. And now we can return to the NCR Rangers and, you know, get our reward, which is gonna be some experience and a membership in the Ranger Corps. And it's kind of cool because you have... Oh, let me just unequip my shotgun there. There we go. And there we go. That way they're not gonna get too upset with me brandishing my weapons. But anyways, the NCR Rangers eventually meet up Desert Rangers in Arizona and New Mexico and like reunite, which is kind of really cool. And you can see that history in New Vegas, and I might actually do a playthrough after I'm done with the Fallout 2 playthrough. Anywho, let's talk to Elise. And she says, I've heard the news already. You freed the slaves. Good work. So you ready to become a ranger?
Yes.
Do you swear to fight slavery wherever the opportunity arises and try to help your fellow rangers whenever they're in need?
Yes.
Congratulations. You're now a ranger. Alright. And we got this ranger pin and some experience. So let's talk to the super mutant. And now he's a lot friendlier. Says, greetings, fellow ranger. Greetings to you too, sir. And let's see if this guy will sell us something now. Someday we'll wipe out those slavers. Yeah, I hope so. And nope, nothing in here. Ah, a ranger map. Which is actually can be used on an evil playthrough if you like sign with the guy we just killed, the slaver, who's trying to kinda undermine and ambush the rangers. So he needed that map. But since we're doing kinda a good playthrough, we're definitely not gonna be doing that. And it's too late regardless. The guy who gives the quest is dead. Let's see, what else can we do here? I think we're actually gonna drop off some of the gear read some manuals, and then go on a Brahman drive to the new Reno. And see how that works out for us. Anywho, gonna drop off some more gear at the car. Pick up all the manuals, read them, and then go from there, I guess. Alright, so here we go. Gonna drop in all of the Desert Eagles. How much does this weigh? Well, we'll just drop it off here. These glasses we don't need. One of the bags we're gonna drop off. And now, where are all the manuals at? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of gear, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's take this guy. Take all of the science books or repair manuals and first aid book. Guns and ammo, we won't be able to increase at all, so it can just hang in the car for now. I think that's about it, right? Ah, big book of science. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be useful. There we go. Time to do some light reading. And see where that takes us. Gonna increase our first aid, which I don't think is gonna be too useful, but it's still nice to have. And it's nighttime, and after we read the rest of the books, it might be morning again. Because I think with my intelligence, it takes like 2 hours to read each manual. But we'll see. And the outdoorsman skill. And there we have it. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I believe we're gonna just head to the NCR now. Not the NCR, but New Reno with the quest. Yes, sir. So we need to go to this building. And just real quick. Now you can see our outdoorsman is at 41, which is not really great. First aid at 56. And repair at 44. So once we find more manuals, I'm gonna bump up the repair and science to around like 70% and then spend some of the skill points that we banked to get them all the way to 100. Okie dokie, let's enter this building and talk to the proprietor. See a red-faced, friendly-looking man who says, "Greetings, stranger. Don't know you from these parts, so that means you're not a rancher. You came looking for work, or are you here to buy?"
Buy.
Well, here's my stock. Make sure to look at all my tables for more inventory. If you don't like what I got, get your ass to that shyster buster. Of course, he'll rob you blind. Sounds good. Alright, and up here, let's grab all of the super stim packs and all of the regular stim packs. And in exchange, we're gonna give him this H&K car, and the rest we'll give him in coin. I think... Here we go, yeah, got plenty of coin there. And I think that should about cover it, yep. Sounds good. And now my character is gonna say,
Tell me about work.
"Well, my name's Dupo. Range supplies and hiring hole. All done right here. Gotta say, you don't look like a Brahmin puncher. How are you with the gun?"
Good enough.
"Well, sounds like you'll do. We're looking for guards for a Brahmin drive up to Redden. Pays $2,000 minus any stock that gets lost along the way. If you're interested, be at the gate to Western Palace tomorrow. If you don't show up, you don't go. Deal?
Sounds good.
Good enough. Anything else, stranger?
Goodbye.
Alright, and now we're gonna run back up to a car, pick up another H&K car that we might have to use on this drive. And the way it works, there is gonna be like several back-to-back encounters. Some of them are gonna be combat encounters, some of them gonna be like benign encounters, where you like meet up some another caravan or something like that. But we'll see how it works out for us. So anywho, let's return back up to the gate to the Weston's place, which is a transition zone to the west of the next area. And you can actually talk your way into there, but I don't think we need to at this point. Eventually we'll come back and explore it. But for now, let's just rest until morning. Alrighty, close this guy, and now there is this guard getting ready to head out. So let's talk to him. And he says, "You here for the drive?"
Yes.
"Great, let's roll out. Head 'em out for Reading, boys." And up here we encountered some NCR Rangers. So let's talk to them. And this lady says, lady? Nah, probably a guy. Says, "Greetings, stranger. I'm Ezekiel of the NCR Rangers. Who be you?"
Volk.
"Say, I've heard that name. You're a ranger, aren't you?"
Yes.
"Pleased to meet you, fellow ranger. Keep your eyes clear for trouble. See you around." "See ya, Ezekiel." And now let's continue on to the next encounter. And this time, see a group of well-armed travelers again. And it looks like it's the same group. Yep. We already seen all that, so let's continue on to the next encounter. And up here, we didn't really encounter anybody. Alright, fair enough. And we got one last encounter, I believe. I think there are 4. So hopefully, it's nothing too bad. Yeah, doesn't look like we encountered anybody here. Alright, easy money, and I think we should get some experience. Oh, I guess we got another one, and up here we have a caravan. So let's just unequip the shotgun for a second and talk to the leader of the caravan. And she says, "I've heard good things about a person fitting your description. I guess it would be alright to trade some of our cargo to you. Here's what I got." And we're gonna barter and see what she's got. She's got some gold and jet. Don't need any of that. Alright. See you later, caravan master. Let's re-equip our shotgun in case the next encounter is combat. Alrighty, come on, let's go. Oh, and up here we have some centaurs coming in. And hopefully the guards do not kill all the cows or all the Brahmin. And there was a critical hit that instantly killed one of the enemies, which is very good. Don't need to tell you that. And eventually I think we'll be able to, Oh, got poisoned. Yeah, like I said, eventually we'll be able to have it in such a way that every single attack is gonna be a critical attack. Alright, let's unload on this guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And all of the guards now gonna take their shots at one of the centaurs. Doing some pretty decent damage. And it seems like the Brahmin are fairly safe. And how much health you got, Centaur? 69, and the one I was shooting at has also 69. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's continue firing on the one that's in my face. And hopefully take it out. Yep. And then shoot at that guy. And reload. There we go. Killed them all. And we gotten how much experience? 2450. Alright, very good. But first, let's use some of this antidote to get rid of the poisoning. And I think I'm gonna start bumping up the energy weapons by 10 points at each level up. Just so eventually we're gonna switch from small arms to energy weapons like plasma and laser weapons. But not quite yet. Alright, come on. Let's move to the next encounter. There we go. The guy greets us and says, "Hot damn, you were just fine. There is a $1,000 bonus in it for you. That and 2,000 makes your pay. Ready and better watch out tonight." Yep. Alright. And it looks like it's bugging out a little bit. And let me try and save just so it doesn't crash. And we're gonna visit good old Doc Jones, I think? Johnson, yeah. I knew it started with a John. Alright, guy. Yeah, here we go. Give him $100 to patch us up. And let's barter now. I don't think he's got much, but we'll take some more of this antidote. And in exchange, we'll give him one of these kits here. And then we got 98 gold to even out the deal. There you go. That's a good trade indeed. See ya, Doc. And now we're just gonna go and hoof it back to the NCR, which might take several, like, in-game days. And we might encounter some more enemies or have some more special encounters, which might be good. Or not. Never know. Alrighty, let's continue. To New California Republic. And as you can see, we're traveling a lot slower without a vehicle. Which is quite unfortunate, but it's alright. Like I said, the game doesn't really have a time limit. Especially now that the Arroyo people have been kidnapped. Alright, and here we've got a caravan. Alright, yeah, I don't really want to talk to you guys. But they got combat armor as well. So let's continue moving south. And we're surrounded by red scorpions. We're about to find out that my party is not to be trifled with. Here we go. And done pretty good. Killed like 4 of the enemies in one turn. And now Goris is unloading as well. Alright, let's fire on this guy first. Reload. And continue firing. And I don't think we're gonna get too much experience out of this, but every little bit helps. Plus, we got plenty of the ammunition now, after we killed that slaver. Yep, gotten 800 experience. Not great, not terrible. And there's another encounter with some more scorpions. Alright. I can take you all out. And the scorpion had a critical miss and lost its turn. Which works out pretty well. Alright, took out some of the red scorpions and now more of them are moving in. Let's finish the one that Goris was attacking, reload, and then finish the one that's right in my face.
Take that.
And then shoot at that guy as well. Really low chance, probably shouldn't have even attempted it, but you know. Gotta leave dangerously once in a while. 1, 2, killed that guy. 1, killed that guy. Reload. And get closer. And I think we're just gonna go. That other... Oh, never mind. The scorpion finally spotted us. There was one remnant that just wanted to kinda hang out, was pretending that nothing was happening around it, but then it spotted us. There we go. Anywho, let's get back in the saddle. And we'll see if we got... Ooh, a gang. Alright, gang. Here you go. Critical hit and knocked the enemy to the ground. We're able to finish it as well. Alright, here we go. Single shot going into that guy. And then move over one. And Goris was hit. But now he's unleashing several attacks. My character is gonna get a little bit closer and fire the shotgun into the enemy that Goris was attacking. Did a little bit of damage, and now let's get closer. There we go. Goris was able to finish off the enemy. We're gonna continue firing on the remaining enemy, and we're able to finish her off in 2 shots. Alright, there we go. Got a little beat up, but we're still in a pretty good shape, I think. Got this flamer that I don't think I'm gonna grab just because it's really heavy. I'd rather take the pistols. And what do you have? That gun from the Blade Runner. Alright, continue moving and grooving. Slowly but surely making our way. Making our way downtown. And I think there's... Oh! got another encounter with some mobsters. And if you don't attack them, they don't attack you. So we'll just continue on our way. And up here we got a pack of wolves that is trying to attack us. But it's probably a bit of a miscalculation on their part. You know, attacking a fully armed NCR Ranger and an intelligent Deathclaw doesn't sound smart to me. Alright, here we go. And I think I talked about it before, but the wolves aren't really that dangerous, but if you don't thin their ranks, they tend to have high critical chance, so you can get like stun locked or damaged just by virtue of critical attacks. Because the wolves have like 3 attacks per, and you know, one of those attacks is usually like a critical hit. There we go. But we're still doing fairly well here. Being attacked. And now Goris is taking his actions to kill off one of the wolves or dogs. I think the encounter said when you encounter some wolves, but the actual like damage just calls them dogs. Call them feral dogs. How about that? Yep. And success. And end combat. And gotten 600 experience out of this little encounter. And we need like 14,000 for the next one, which will also allow us to choose another perk. And I think the next one will be like better criticals. One of the wolves tried to run in and lost its turn to critical miss. And then lost its life to a couple shots from my magnum. There we go. Killed off 2. Got some more of the feral dogs running in trying to attack the party. But they're not very successful. Goris killed one off on his turn, and now there are 4 remaining. My character's gonna reload the magnum and finish killing off some of these feral dogs that are in my face. And there were only 2 remaining now. Alright, Goris, finish him off. And actually, looking at the time, I think I'll just call it a day after this encounter. And then on the next episode, we're gonna return to the NCR and finish up some quests there. And then probably move to New Reno. Yeah, sounds like a pretty good plan. As always, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.